Morning everyone, so it's match day 4, transfer deadline day. So in this video I'm going to give you my updated team selection. I'm pretty much locked into my side I think now. I think there's 13 players that are definitely in. There's 2 players that I'm 50-50 on, but I'm pretty certain I think I know which one I'm going to go with. I'm going to activate my chip and use my qualification booster. In this video I've got the win percentages, the clean sheet odds and the best 8 teams as the target, and then I'll go through my side. And if you're new around here, hit subscribe. I'm going to be doing plenty more content of the Club World Cup and help me get to 150 subscribers before deadline. My aim is to get 10 likes, so hit the like button. And with that out of the way, let's just jump into it. So first of all, let's go over my chip strategy. I used the 12th man in match day 2. I used the wildcard last game week in match day 3. The plan is to use the maximum captain in the quarter-final next round. And the mystery chip that got revealed just after the group stages were over, the qualification booster, I've actually activated it. My team's pretty much locked in, and I was worried about the deadline and when it was going to pass. So with my side pretty much locked in, I just thought I'd just activate it now because I'm pretty much certain that I'll do it. So quickly, let's just go over the transfers, and we've got unlimited transfers for this round. I'm sure you're aware by now. Then in the quarter-final, we've got 4 semis, 5, final 6. The maximum players you can have from one side has jumped up from the group stages. It was on 3, now it's on 4, and it'll go up every round from now on, up to 5, up to 6, and then it'll go up to 8 in the final. So quickly, here are the fixtures for the last 16. Pause it if you want to have a look. And a quick explainer, Inter Milan and Fluminense, if they get through, they'll play with either Man City or Al Hilal. Same with Palmeiras and Botafogo, they'll play Benfica or Chelsea in the quarter-final. And then one of PSG or Inter Milan will play with Flamengo or Bayern Munich. And then one of Real Madrid or Juventus will play Dortmund or Monterrey. And then for the semi-final, one of them teams from the top bracket and day 1 will play the second bracket of day 1. And then the same for the other side of the semi-final. One of them sides from the third bracket will face one of the sides from the fourth bracket. So quickly, let's go over the clean sheet odds for this round. PSG have got the most odds to keep a clean sheet. Then it's Borussia Dortmund, then Bayern Munich, then Inter Milan, then City, then Real Madrid, then Chelsea, and then Palmeiras. Them are the top 8 of the best chances of keeping clean sheets, and I've kept that in mind when I've been buying my players. Then for the win percentages, PSG is still at the top, so it's the team that you should be probably targeting. If you're getting 3 or 4, it depends on what you feel is best for you. And then the next team to get through is Man City, then Borussia Dortmund, and so on and so on. And as you can see, it's the same 8 that was on the clean sheet odds. So these 8 are probably the best teams to target out of the 16 sides. And then lastly, I put into order what I think are the best fixtures for each side. And I think PSG have got the best fixture, then it's Man City, then it's Borussia Dortmund, then Bayern Munich, then Inter Milan, then Real Madrid, then Chelsea, then Palmeiras. So with all that in mind, let me show you my updated draft. So in goal, I've got Donnarumma and Sommer. I think them 2 are nailed in now. I don't think I'll be changing them. Locked in, both of them. PSG have got the best chance of keeping a clean sheet and getting through. And then I've got Sommer, I think he's the best choice to have for this round on the other side of the knockouts. Chelsea have got Benfica, so I'm not sure if they'll keep a clean sheet. I did have Edison in my side, but then I thought about the rotation into the City side, and I've never been confident on clean sheets with Man City in FPL, so I'm not going to start now, so I'm going to go with Sommer. Into defence, and Hakimi, Nori, Dumfries are locked in. The other 2 could change in Svensson and Anton. I'm not sure I want to double up on Dortmund defence. If I do sell one of them, it'll probably for Pacho at PSG, and then I'll be tripling up at defence with PSG, Donnarumma, Hakimi, and then Pacho. Into midfield, Elise, Bellingham and Kvaratskhelia are locked into my side. There's still a little bit of a question mark on Palmer and Vitinha. I'm not sure I want to spend 9.6 million on Palmer, and the only reason Vitinha isn't locked in my side is because if I do buy Pacho, that'll be 5 PSG players, so I then have to get rid of one, and with Vitinha that will get sold. Into the forward line, and Haaland, Guirassy are locked in, and then I've actually changed my plans, and it's Astavo that's in my side. My thought process around this was I wanted somebody from the first game, and for me, Astavo's the best player in Palmeiras' side, and for 5.5 million, he's cheap, and he's under 5% owned at the moment, so it's a good one. I was a little bit worried with the lapsed minutes. Not this round, I think he'll play the full 90 minutes, but if Chelsea do progress and they get into the quarter-finals, then I think there could be a chance of Jackson playing, because Jackson's had 2 games off suspended, and he didn't even start the game before that. He came off the bench for 4 minutes, so Delap would have started the last 3 games, and I think there's rotation in this side, and I think that'll be one of the ones that Maresca uses. So as I've alluded to, I'm going to use the qualification booster, and in my side I'm pretty confident that 14 of them players should get through. The only player that I'm not 100% sure on is Cole Palmer, but there is a good chance that Chelsea do progress past Benfica. And then lastly, I just wanted to go over the ownerships, and Anton and Estevao, they're under 5% on, so they could potentially get a +2, but even if they go over it, I'm not sure I would sell them. I'm not chasing that under 5% on rule. I'm trying to build a squad that's good for this round and next round, and that's what I feel like this is. So here are my transfer decisions ahead of deadline, and as you can see in option A, that's the side that I've actually got right now, but I did have option B as my side just before I recorded, but then I was worried about Foden's minutes, and Neto and Delap Delap are on a yellow card, and as I've alluded to with Delap, I'm not sure he starts the second game if we do progress. And the last thing I want to do is buy players from Chelsea that I'm not sure are going to progress, and also they could get a yellow card and be suspended for the next game, and then I'll be taking them out anyway. So for that reason, I think it's more chance I go for option A, and that I'm just giving you an update of what I had, because I think all them 4 on option B are still good options, but I'm not sure I want to buy them when I haven't got a wildcard in hand. The only drawback about this side is they'll have 6 players for side A and then 9 players for side B, so I'll be very reliant on the side B, and I'm not really keen on doing that. And just before I started recording, I had another idea of who I should buy, and here it is. So here's the last option, and I think I'm going to do this one. It's selling Vitina for Fernandes. Yes, I know I'm a little bit worried about his minutes with Fernandes, but there's more of a goal for it. He's taking set pieces, he's getting himself into the box more often, so there's more chance of Fernandes scoring a goal than Vitina. So then I'd have a PSG space, so I'd buy Pacho and I would sell Svensson. I do like Svensson, I think he's a really good option, but I'm worried about the quarter-final. If they do get through, they'll play Juventus or Real Madrid, and I think they'll get knocked out. But with PSG, I think they've got more chance of keeping a clean sheet, they've got more chance of getting through this round, and then there's a 50-50 on playing Bayern Munich, so there's more chance of them getting through than a Borussia Dortmund player. I'd rather have 4 PSG players than 4 Borussia Dortmund players, and if I did these moves, it would get me to a 7-8 split, which is more favourable than what I want. And let's say Chelsea do get knocked out to Benfica, the price of Fernandes and Palmer, I could buy Di Maria and Ekatuglu, and that could be really, really good against Palmeiras or Botafogo. So I like this move because it gives me options in the next round as well. So this is what the lineup would look like if I did make them transfers, and I sold Svensson and Vitina for Pacho and Fernandes, and I really do like this, and this is more likely the side that I do lock into. So there we have it for my Matchday 4 team selection video. Let me know in the comments section what you do with my dilemmas. Would you go for option A, or option B, or option C? I'm favouring option C with Pacho and Fernandes. I'm currently ranked in the top 1k, so hit subscribe so you can see how I get on the rest of the journey. If you found this useful, hit the subscribe button. My aim for this video is to get 10 likes, so I'd try and hit that like button if you did like it. If you got any selection dilemmas ahead of deadline, get in the comment section. I will reply to everyone ahead of deadline, so I'm going to be here to help you all if you have got any problems. So yeah, signing off. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.